UPS employees have contributed countless hours to assist athletes with their equipment and wheelchairs, providing necessary logistics support for our veterans. And here tonight, I'm pleased to introduce Richard Camejo, who is the Vice President of the Mid-Atlantic District for UPS. Richard?
Good evening. Thank you, Nicole. On behalf of UPS and more than 15,000 employees in the Mid-Atlantic District, I'm very proud and honored to be to join you as part of the 2011 Paralyzed Veterans of America's Wheelchairs Games. The story of the UPS-PVA relationship begins back in 1986, when UPS became the first major corporation to actively support the Games. It was simply a volunteer opportunity for us at the time. The chance to match our desire to help UPS people get involved in the community with the PVA's need for people power. It was the beginning of a remarkable relationship that has grown and prospered over the 26 years and brings us here tonight. Our commitment to the Games have evolved, now combining people power with the power of logistics. That handful of volunteers 25 years ago have grown to more than 400 UPSers, bringing the power of logistics to this year's Games. We're bringing our love of logistics to the Games and synchronizing the game as we synchronize the connection of commerce for our customers, from transporting the athletes' luggage to moving equipment and supporting materials to the individual's one-on-one connection made by UPS people. And the volunteer efforts of our people are standing on the broad shoulders of the UPS Foundation. Since 1988, the Foundation has provided over $800,000 to the Paralyzed Veterans of America in support of the National Veterans Wheelchair Games. That commitment supports and extends the efforts of our people to have a truly lasting and significant impact to the athletes of the Games. We are here because we share the PVA's commitment to building a world that is more inclusive of those with special challenges in life, more understanding of the value of their contributions to our country through their military service, and the need to embrace their contributions in business and the community. We are proud to be part of these Games. Throughout our history at UPS, we found that we grow not only by investing in our business, but also the communities we serve. We're proud to be part of the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, and we thank the PVA for providing this opportunity to UPS to get involved. Thank you.
Now, Richard, I'm going to put you on the spot. I want to know, are you going to have popcorn tomorrow during the expo?
Yes.
Yay, okay. I could get my afternoon snack then. So now we're going to go from one of our beginning supporters to one of our newest supporters, Alcoa. The Alcoa Foundation has made it possible for 31 novice athletes to travel to Pittsburgh to participate in the Games for the first time. In addition, Alcoa has enlisted over 100 employees to volunteer throughout the week. And if you look across the river, they have a lovely building that's, I think, down to the left there. You could see the Alcoa building, probably from the convention center, actually. And I'm pleased to introduce to you Robert Wilt, President of Alcoa's U.S. Global Primary Products and Ambassador of Veterans Outreach Program. Mr. Wilt.
Thank you, and welcome to Pittsburgh, the home of Alcoa. It's a beautiful week it looks like ahead of us. Hey, I am terrifically humbled to be here in front of this group tonight. Had the opportunity to fly the red-eye back from the West Coast last night with a participant. And the amount of courage and determination for that individual to get through an airport and to beat me to the gate. At every turn, I looked around looking if this guy needed help, and he was always ahead of me. Tremendous character, and I'm looking forward to spending the week here and watching these games. Yes, I'm an Alcoa executive, but I'm also an Army veteran, so very few Sunday evenings I spend in front of a group of people where I hear hua. And I heard hua early this evening, so I expect to see Army on the podium a lot this week. Hua. I saw a few more Semper Fi t-shirts around town today, but No, we're looking forward to some great competition and camaraderie. You know, one thing I love about Alcoa is we are a values-based company. And one of the values we hold dear is community service and service to where we operate. And we operate in the heartland of America, the places like Davenport, Iowa, Warwick, Indiana, the places where the folks that fight and win our wars come from. Alcoa desperately wants to support military and Veterans Affairs. We have started mentoring programs for veterans returning. We are active in recruiting. This is our first year in helping with the games here. And you'll see out there, you'll see 150 or more proud Alcoans supporting these games. Looking forward to sponsoring the 31 athletes that we've brought in, the novice athletes, which, you know, it kind of hurts you because novice athletes means recent wounded warriors. But these are the folks that, like was mentioned, they're keeping us free, they're keeping us here, able to enjoy this great land. Alcoa is glad to be here. We welcome you to Pittsburgh, and let's have a great week. Thank you.
And now we are pleased to welcome another new national host sponsor, Highmark. Highmark made a tremendous effort to recruit over 350 employees to volunteer and promote the games this week, coming from their retail stores, and I understand they're going to be quite a presence of fans in the stands. I'm delighted to introduce David O'Brien, Executive Vice President of Government Services and External Affairs. Wait a minute. You're not David.
Good evening. I'm not David O'Brien. I'm actually Mike Warfel, Vice President for Government Affairs. My boss was here earlier but was called away, so the life of an executive, you just sort of fill in. We are delighted to be here, and on behalf of our President and CEO, Dr. Ken Milani, and our nearly 20,000 employees nationwide, we're delighted to be part of these games this week. It's hard to believe that nearly a year of anticipation and planning for the games has finally become a reality, and we are here in Pittsburgh welcoming the 31st National Games. I saw Bill Luthold earlier, and I said to Bill, when did we have our first orientation meeting, when the ask was actually made? And frankly, it was just a little over a year ago, and since then we've done a lot of time planning for this. In the days ahead, you're likely to hear remarks delivered by many people about many things, so I'm going to keep my comments brief this evening. The National Wheelchair Games may have brought us closer during the past year, but I'm hoping our relationship will be enduring and full of many future opportunities to work together. Our thanks to the national, state, and local organizers of the event, from the Paralyzed Veterans of America and the Veterans Administration for giving Highmark and others such a great opportunity to be a national sponsor for the Games while here in Pittsburgh. Finally, we're very happy to share this experience. We're going to have more than 350 Highmark employees involved throughout the week, and we're very proud of the involvement that we've seen in them. So enjoy the remainder of your evening, everyone, and let the games begin.
Thanks, Mike. Now we're going to have our second networking break, so please continue meeting folks and handing out cards and have another glass of wine.